All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. I'm back with another edition of The Buzz, and Dylan Loberg was back on the football field Friday night for Randolph, carrying the ball for 283 yards and a 66-22 win for the Cardinals over Bancroft-Rosalie. That was dubbed the 8-man game of the week. Wasn't quite there. A game that was a game of the week, brought to you by Lou's Thrifty Way in Class A. Norfolk High a 10-3 win over Lincoln Southeast, and the Panthers did it with defense. On the defensive side of the ball, Norfolk limited Southeast to 68 rushing yards. They had 5 sacks defensively. They intercepted 3 Southeast passes. Chase Hutchinson, 25 carries, 110 yards, a first quarter touchdown that proved to be the game-winning touchdown. Norfolk has a couple more winnable games coming up. Actually, I was talking to Stu Pospischal of the Omaha World Herald, who looks at Class A as a whole as opposed to just Norfolk High. He sees them going 7-2 this year. A big reason is he believes they'll beat Lincoln East this week on the road, come back home, and defeat Omaha Bryan before traveling to Millard West for a showdown against the Wildcats. Lutheran High Northeast on Saturday night didn't quite have the success. They lost 33-10 to David City Aquinas. Now, this game was a little bit closer than the score indicates. They were down 7-3 late in the third quarter, and then they just kind of fell apart after a call that didn't go their way. They're looking for an offensive identity right now. They turned the ball over 4 times, had 272 total yards in the game. Most of that coming in the fourth quarter. Well, not most of it, over 100 yards coming in the fourth quarter. Nick Stoltz, a great running back. He's dealing with injury issues again. His brother Nate came up big, though, the other night. He had 14 carries for 55 yards, caught 4 passes for 44 yards, and he kicked a 37-yard field goal late in the first half.
Hi, I'm back for my second year on The Buzz because Tom needs somebody to pick himself up. He's terrible. Not as terrible as those announcers at the Nebraska football game on Saturday night. I literally think they are the devil. I literally think that a chocolate chip came out of Aaron Taylor's ear when he was talking because he's a literal bogus face. Because bogus faces are literally real. Goodbye.
Looking ahead to this coming week, Pierce is traveling to Columbus SCOTUS for its first big test of the year. Last week, Pierce got a big win, 49-14 at O'Neill. The Freeman brothers, Colin and Austin, combined for 302 yards, rushing on 24 carries for the Blue Jays in the win. There's also a couple big 8-man games this week. Chambers Wheeler Central, a 23-14 winner over Boyd County, travels to Humphrey St. Francis. I believe the Flyers are averaging 373 points per game so far on the year because they're a good football team. Another big one, Guardian Angels Central Catholic travels to Howells Dodge to take on Jesse the Faltus and our Stars and his Jaguars. We'll have coverage of both of those games in Saturday's Daily News. Until then, make sure you're reading the paper, you're checking out our website at norfolkdailynews.com, and you're making sure that your ears are cleaned every day, because if your ears are dirty and you don't hear your mom tell you to do something, you're going to get a lot of trouble. You're probably going to end up in the basement. When you get to the basement, you're going to get eaten by a mouse who doesn't have any more cheese left, and that mouse is not happy because he thinks you're a bogus face. I'm Tom Beamer for The Buzz.